Hey, everybody. Look, good morning and welcome to the Lioness Den. We are so happy that you chose to join us this morning. Look, today is our fun day. We have fun every time we do this particular Girl Talk series or Girl Talk sessions, because that's what this is, a Girl Talk session. So, we are here today as usual. Every November we have Girl Talk, and you guys already know who's going to be on with us today. But before we go into the Lioness Den, let's pull out our phones. We know how to do it. We pull out our phones. Let's go over to Facebook and all our social media platforms, and let's share this broadcast today with someone who doesn't know that we're on. So let's tag, like, and share. Go to your page. I can tell you how to do it. You just go, pull up the Lioness Den, go down to it, hit share, and just do at followers at highlight. I'm going to tell you what to do today. Let's go to at followers at highlight and share it with everybody on your timeline because you want them to have as much fun this morning as you are going to have as we go into Girl Talk. Look, thank you again for joining us. I truly appreciate you being a part of the Lioness Den this year. And so, without further ado, let us go into the Lioness Den. Hey, so we're back. Look, I am going to bring everyone in because I want to talk about some things today. And I want to do a small recap from Life Happens also. So without further ado, let me introduce the crew. Y'all know them. They're here all the time. They are in the opener of the Lioness Den because they are so fierce. So here we go with the crew. Hi, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome,
Look,
everyone.
I'm super happy to be here with you guys today. You know, this is our fun. Look, Tracy laughing already. We can't even get started. She already laughing. But this is our fun time of year where we just enjoy each other and just have a conversation, you know? And so I'm super happy to have you guys here with me today. I just wanted to run over a quick recap of Life Happens, which we just had it a few weeks ago. And two of the sponsors of Life Happen are here with us today, L.A. Wilson and Dina Cruz Connor. Thank you, guys. I want to tell you something, everybody. If you don't have friends who support the vision, then you need to find some new friends. And that's not from me. That is from Lady Wilson, who is here with us, who let me know if you don't have friends that support your vision, you might want to look into getting some new friends because if your vision is as great as God gave it to you, then your friends, as they see what you're doing, should chime in and begin to support you. And I want to tell y'all, Tracy wasn't a sponsor, but she did support. Tracy was on the committee this year. Come on, Tracy. Her first year being on the committee. So this year she was on the committee.
Not my first year.
Yeah, this your first year being on the committee. Sis.
All the other years you just came and started trouble. That's all.
So, but this year she was actually, and she was just a godsend. if I tell you how organized Tracy Carr is, I did not have my good friend L.A. Wilson with me this year. Tracy Carr, she just, kept us in order. Dean, I think you're having a little internet trouble because you're slowing down. But Tracy Carr, she kept us in order. She made sure, that she let us know last call when it was time to start cleaning up. No more food is being passed out.
That's crazy. You wouldn't say that.
Please, but no, Tracy really was a godsend. When we got there, she just helped. She jumped right in and literally started helping to organize things and people into their spaces where they should be. And so, if you don't have a Lucretia Wilson, a Dina Cruz, and a Tracy Carr in your life, I tell you today, you might want to go out and get yourself one, because life with them is better.
Oh, I'm getting ready to cry. We love you. See,
See, y'all don't even understand right now what's going on, because you can't even say anything serious and touching
Check it
in
out.
this group, because this group is just going to take you there, because that's how they are. But that's what you got to have, good friends and sisters who stick with you, through everything. Tracy, how did you like Life Happens this year? Because we did a little different this year. Well, I'm asking you, Tracy, because our two sponsors weren't able to make it in, remember?
Did you see lights on my glasses? You see that? That is so cool. You see it?
Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Life Happens conference. Peace. It was phenomenal. The speakers was, what y'all laughing at? The speakers was awesome. Ebony, Adrian, Bishop
Harris.
I was trying to say his first name, Lamont Harris. Yeah. And the host of today.
Yes, and we had Bishop Spence.
Awesome.
Well, we had Apostle Spence, and we had James
yeah.
Conner.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like naming people, because
that's why I'm helping you, because I want to make sure that we don't leave anybody out.
It was really, really good. I took a lot of notes that I don't have before me, because,
you're fine, yeah. Tracy. You don't need your notes for this. This is a candid conversation.
What did you laughing at, L.A. Wilson? I got a clown on my forehead. What is happening here? Girl,
we just love you so much. We just love you so much, Sharnita.
No, but for real, it was really, I took down a lot of notes. And I say that because there were some things that I was not, clear on, you know what I mean? When it comes to peace and what we should do. I do like one of the questions that one of the audience members asked. And her questions was pertaining to someone that has passed on, and how do you forgive that person if they're no longer here? And actually, that person probably didn't even know that they had an issue with the person that, had the issue or whatever. But it was a good question, because I've had that same situation going on, and you have to learn how to release it. But it's hard to say it, and it's easy, it's hard to say it. Easy said than done. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But and then I received a beautiful book. I know we're going to talk about it, but y'all see the book? Yeah, my friend here, my cousin, my friend, Lilia Chapman wrote this beautiful book, Peace Talks, and I was able to actually get some good nuggets from here that's going to help me in this journey of peace, because life be kicking your butt, honey, and you be like, what? God, did you forget about me? Because I'm struggling over here, and peace ain't where it's at right now. And I can go by, Galatians 5 all day long. But if sometimes I don't have self-control, and I'm going to tell you how I feel, but it's not always, what I'm all over the place. Go ahead. But it was a good conference. Please don't miss next year. Next year is going to be even better. Yes. Don't wait till the last minute to get your tickets. We have delicious meal. Now the food be good too. The food be good. And the people are so friendly. Everybody is nice. There is no issues going on. Everybody gets along. I mean, the environment is where it's at, you know. And guys, don't be left out. This year we did have a lot of guys too, right?
Yep, we did. We had quite a few guys this year. And this year is the first year that we didn't do the separate sessions because the guys wanted to be with the women.
Right.
So usually we do separate men and women sessions. But the crews, the Connors, the Connors, they furnished the men this year. Thank you, Connors. They furnished the men this year. And Mr. Connor said, we standing here because we want to hear what the women got to say. And it was good because it gave us a cross conversation with men and women on different areas that some of the guys said they hadn't thought about, that women had talked about, and it brought them, you know, gave us good conversation from both sides throughout the day. Right. Along with, you know, we had conversations about how exercise can help with your peace, which was a really good one because we talked about how exercise enhances your peace. How, you know, I think James said the endorphins or something like that from exercise and helps to clear your head. You know, so a lot of times you all in the uproar, go get on a treadmill, go take a walk, do something to enhance your peace, because a lot of times if we just start spewing off, you know, without thought, because a lot of times that's what happened. You're spewing off without thought. Then you have interrupted your own peace by taking on someone else's situation.
Oh, don't forget the exercise, not the exercise part, the sleep, the rest.
Yes. And Mr. Connor and Adrian Holloman also taught us about the rest, how that your body has to shut down so that it can reset each night. When you are in a state of constant trying to think and trying to figure it out and trying to make it work, and you go to sleep with it, and in your sleep you trying to make it work, and when you wake up you're still trying to make it work, you haven't gotten any rest, and so it doesn't give your body a chance to reset. And sometimes you wonder why you're carrying extra weight. Well, the extra weight is because your body didn't get a chance to reset, because getting, what is it, 8 hours of sleep, Tracy,
he said 7, you lose 2 pounds. And tell
7 hours of sleep, you lose 2 pounds.
Let him know that I ain't lost no 2 pounds.
She ain't got 7 hours of sleep. 7? She ain't got 7 hours of rest. At least I tried.
I tried.
Look, tell him it didn't work because I didn't do it, but it didn't work.
Right. Lord have mercy.
Only Lord Tracy. Have mercy. But no, it was really good. And even Apostle Spence's answer to how do you dealing with having unforgiveness for someone who's gone on. He gave a really good answer, because he let us know that that person is no longer affected by what you're holding on to.
Right.
And they probably weren't affected when they were here, especially if they didn't know that you had an art against them.
Yeah.
And so you're holding on to something, and now you are internalizing. It's causing issues in your body. It's causing issues in your mind. You have to let that thing go no matter what. Even if you got to write a letter to them to get it out, do what you have to do to get that out of your system, because it's nothing but pours into you. And so we really had such great sessions. And then Ebony, you know, guys, y'all know how Ebony is. Ebony just came in. She came in with positive toxicity. I'm not even going to talk about it today because I want her to come and tell us about positive toxicity. I'm going to say this one thing about it. We always say the Lord is good all the time God is good. She said sometimes you feel like God ain't good. Sometimes you feel like, sometimes you don't want to talk to your brother and sister, but you being positive so much so that you're becoming toxic on your inside, trying to be positive on your outside.
That was good.
Let her come, because the way she breaks this thing down, my God.
Yeah, for sure.
She took us all the way in with the positive toxicity. My life is changed because of that session. I will say that my life has changed. But yeah, and the ladies here, L.A. Wilson and Dina Cruz, they had wonderful events that were planned, because our dates crossed this year. We never do that, but we had calendar crosses this year. And so if you guys want to talk about your events, I don't mind listening. I could hear about them.
So mine was just a fun event. Our church does something fun fall fellowship, so it's just an opportunity for the saints of God, and even if you on the other side of the fence and you wondering about God, you are always invited to any event at our church. So it was just a chance to get the children. They watched the Transformers one and had food and played games, left with prizes. So it was just a time to just have good fellowship, laughs, and fun because everything can't be a church service.
That's true.
Amen.
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 Amen. Well,
Reverend Cruz Corner.
cut it out. Cut it out. We had um, we had women's retreat weekend on the same weekend as the Life Happens Fellowship or Life Happens Conference, but it was amazing. We had I believe it was 18 women that went. We went to Pennsylvania to a mountaintop resort in Pennsylvania, and
Oh.
it was phenomenal. The house held 23 people.
Mm.
So we were almost full. We had events every night, but Friday night we kind of switched it up. We were supposed to have sessions, but we actually ended up just getting to know everybody and talking and fellowship and then spend time. And it was really, really good. Of course, we ended up talking about the word. On Saturday, we had our sessions, and our topic was trust, rest, and recover. So it was really amazing because we talked about trusting God, resting in God, and then recovering everything that you had lost during the time that you weren't trusting and you weren't resting.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
We had amazing speakers, Ebony Dennis from our church and Lady Tracy Taylor from our church, and I was the anchor speaker at the end for the retreat on Saturday, and it was just phenomenal. It was a wonderful time to let go of so many things that we have been holding on to. And the one thing that we did promise is that when we left the mountain, we were not going to leave with the same burdens that we came up there with.
Come on now.
So
Come
we
on,
had wonderful times of fellowship. Some people went mountain climbing, they went hiking. Some people just went out in the field area.
Mm.
We had swings, we had games, we had all kinds of things, and just good fellowship and prayer sessions and working it out with God, finding yourself in the word, and leaning on your sisters to really help you through a situation where you previously didn't think you had help. You previously didn't think you were understood. So it was a really, really wonderful time in the Lord. And I'm glad we were able to do it. I just pray that next year our calendar doesn't do the cross, because
Yeah.
I missed y'all.
We are working
Miss
to
y'all
make
too.
sure that doesn't happen. We already have our date in place for next year.
Yes,
But
you do.
ladies, do you see how amazing it is? We were all basically in different places, but we kind of ran across the same topics.
Mm-hmm.
Chris said fun, just really letting your head down. Everything is not a church service. And Dina said to rest and
Trust, rest,
recover.
recover.
Trust,
Mhm.
rest, and recover. And when we get into peace, it's a big part of trust, resting, and recovery, because
Recovery.
how
Yeah.
can I have peace if I have mistrust? How can I have peace? We talked about rest already. And how can I have peace if I don't go out after I attain the trust and the rest and recover it all?
Yeah.
It is amazing the line that runs through when we're actually doing what we're called to do.
Yeah.
Amen.
Right? It's so wonderful. But we're usually silly, so we're gonna have to get to our silly part. Tracy started for us and we pulled back. But yes, I just wanted to do that recap because a lot of times people don't understand what we're actually doing. And it's one thing to be friends, but to be friends with purpose.
Amen.
Okay. That's what I want to drive home here for you ladies who are watching, even you guys who may be watching. Friends with purpose. You can have friends, but if y'all don't never have a purpose to what y'all doing, you need new friends. Here we go. Eddie Wilson told us you need new friends, because you should always have a purpose to what you're doing, and you should always have friends who have something that they're doing. If you got a friend who ain't never doing nothing, get a new friend.
Yeah.
Get a new
And
friend.
you know what? I want to thank you for all of the women that you introduce on the channel, because everyone that you bring on the channel is working. They are not only working in the natural, but they're working in the kingdom. They have careers, they have goals, they have God first mentalities. They want to serve, they want to teach, they want to share, and they want to uplift our sisters. We always hear about people saying women don't get along, but we got
Yeah.
sisters that want to straighten our crown and help us
Yes,
move forward. We have sisters
exactly.
that want to help us to be our best and to shine bright. And our shining bright doesn't dim anybody else's light. So
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I'm very thankful for the women that you bring into the Lioness Den and what they bring to us as a collective.
Collective. Yeah.
I told someone earlier today, and I don't know when it started, but I don't believe in bringing people who are unqualified. A lot of
Amen.
times you go, especially when places are they have a faith-based foundation. They think faith-based foundation means that people are unqualified. But I truly, I'm happy, and I thank God that He has allowed me to come and encounter with women who are not only faith-based but qualified. They not some fly by night. I had one of my girlfriends call me and say, "You said fly by night." I said, "I did say fly by night because you get somebody on there who want to tell somebody about mental health, and they have no training, zero
Mhm.
training, zero anything, but they get on here and they want to tell you how to preserve your mental health. They want to tell you how to preserve your peace in their houses in chaos, you
Right.
know.
Well,
But God has been so faithful to us that He's allowed us to run across people that are not only anointed but are also qualified.
Qualified. Yeah.
Because if you get when you got both, you good. It's good to be anointed, it's good to be qualified, but when you're anointed and qualified,
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole different level of things.
yeah.
It's a whole different level when you're anointed and qualified, because all day long I could talk, but without being qualified to talk about what I'm talking about, then all I'm doing is giving out rhetoric because I have no proof of what I'm saying. But God has blessed us here to have professionals, to have spiritual leaders. I mean, He just has given us the cream of what they say, the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
got the cream of the crop. Anyway, let's get on to what is our Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff. What are we doing this year? Because I'm not going to stay in the serious vein. We serious all year, and this is our time just to be silly and jolly. Let's say jolly,
I
not
have
silly,
to
but jolly.
I have to say that I'm very surprised that we don't see all
The
of the
tree.
Christmas ornaments and the
I
tree and everything
know.
behind LA today.
I
I'm
gave
sure
I
y'all
think the
one
tree
thing,
is
just
up.
one thing. I gave y'all one thing. Y'all see it? One thing. Y'all
up
can't
No, we
on the
see it
can't
that
see
mantle,
it.
good.
up on the mantle.
It's real small. It says it's 41 days till Grinchmas.
Oh, the tree is not up yet.
I did not put it's pulled out.
What?
It is pulled out, but it is not up yet.
Ooh, first year
Usually you
ever
got the
that
tree
the
out and
tree is
and
not
presents
up.
underneath it.
A girlfriend been busy, so when life happens.
Okay,
Life
okay.
happens.
Are you?
We did last weekend. Me and the husband went in the basement and we pulled everything out. So it's out. Everything's
Wow.
out. Just the tree is not yet. But
Are
I
you
did.
baking this year?
Am I baking? Yes. I have been baking. I will be baking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Lucretia always, guys. So let me tell you now. You need to go over to the Connect Church Facebook and order your cakes. If you want a fabulous cake, and trust me, I've had enough of her cakes, all different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a fabulous cake, please skedaddle over there on Facebook to the Connect Church. They have a skedaddle. They have a fundraiser right now going on for cakes. Am I right, Lady Wilson?
Yes.
You can take it back.
Yes.
You can take it back.
You can
Yes.
take it back.
So sometimes I forget how many things I got going on in this house, and just me. But yes, I am baking. Have been baking. Matter of fact, I got a 16th birthday cake to make for this weekend. So I will be back in my kitchen on tomorrow. So it has blossomed into
Awesome.
something that was not intended, but here we are. Um, here we are. But no, my one little decoration for you guys today was my little 41 days till Grinchmas. All my stuff is pulled out. It has not been set up yet, but just give me a week. It will be up before Thanksgiving. It will be up
I was getting
before
ready to say you could
Thanksgiving.
just wait until Thanksgiving Day and put it up.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Because Thanksgiving Day,
Now
I'm
you
trying
might
to
as
find
well
out
wait.
who house I'm going over on Thanksgiving Day. That's what I'm trying to
You
find out.
cooking?
My
You cooking?
decoration's
You're
gonna
not
be
going
up.
nowhere. You
I need
cooking?
to.
I'm coming to your. I'm gonna stop by your house. It's gonna be one of my stops while I'm in Maryland.
You can come by. The only thing I know for sure gonna be cooked is a fried turkey, and that's because my uncle fried me a turkey. Other than that,
Oh, can you get me a fried turkey this year?
what? Wait it.
Can you? Because I was telling Julia that I would love to have a fried turkey, and I said Uncle
Really?
Charles is the only one. And I said maybe if I can get LA a turkey, she can get Uncle Charles to fry it for me.
Ah,
Really?
Uncle Charles likes me too. He
You
does
think
like
so?
me. You might can do that for me.
just ask some LA. What's the problem?
Why you chiming in? Why are you chiming in on this?
She
What am
wanted,
I coming past
she
your
wanted
house to get?
fried turkey.
I'm coming past your house to get, because I gotta go past your house to get the Uncle Charles. So
I'm
when I'm
making
going to Uncle Charles to pick up the turkey, what am I stopping by your house?
I'm making sweet potato pies, and that's it.
I'm
Can I get
already
on the
making
list
those.
for a sweet potato pie?
Wait a
Make
minute.
that too.
She going to everybody's house to get something.
Stop by your house.
It sounds like
I'm only
it.
in Maryland for a short time, so I can make all my stops to make sure I get everything. Not that I can eat any of it now. Y'all know
Right.
that I'm on a very
That's
restricted
why I
diet
looked at her when
right
she
now.
asked for the fried turkey. I was like,
Well, I would take the fried turkey to my
Back home.
Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, no. I can't eat that much, right?
Yeah,
Y'all
I
saw I was eating
understand.
yogurt when we came on. That's all I can like.
Right.
When I say a very restricted diet, I'm on a very restricted diet right now. But
Okay.
I will take it to my Thanksgiving dinner with my family. You know, I can only taste very little of everything. I can't have probably a full plate of anything right now. But yeah, anywho, Tracy is doing pies. Are you doing anything else, Tracy?
I always do something here, and I'll see if my daughter will make the mac and cheese or my husband. But I'll probably, yeah, I am. You want me to tell you what the menu is? I'm like,
No, you don't
what's
have to
your
tell me
that
what the
would
recipe?
be.
menu is. I was
I'll
just
take the menu, so I gotta know if I'm stopping by for a
I
whole
ain't
plate.
telling
Again, I gotta
you
go past your house to get the Uncle Charles house. So
I said I ain't telling you not
wait a
to.
minute. Look, Dana done pulled the whole ear out to hear what you cooking, Tracy.
I'll probably do oxtail. I actually haven't done any shopping, none whatsoever. Everything is so expensive. I don't know what I'm
You
doing.
know.
I don't know.
Well, Donald
Oxtail,
Trump and
maybe
it's
some
supposed to be cheap
stuffing.
by the time he get in office. So cook in January.
Mm.
We will postpone
All right. Well,
Christmas
I'll
and
see y'all
Thanksgiving
later.
to January 22nd.
I'm signing off. I'm muting my stuff right now.
she just said the name that shall not be named.
The
She
name that
said
she said
Voldemort.
Voldemort. Free.
Said Voldemort.
Voldemort.
I don't believe she said it.
Shanita said, "I'm out. I'm out." You said the wrong.
I don't believe she said it.
Mm. Lady, let's move to
We all
Miss
couldn't
Cruz
say
Corner. Miss Cruz Corner, who's cooking for you guys this year? Is the mother cooking or you?
Well, you know, I haven't been given my duties yet since last year. Since well, now it's been 3 years since she had her surgery
Yeah.
and she's recovered. She was amazed. She said, I didn't know you could cook that well. Well, you knew I was eating all these years. So
Somebody cook
but so every year I've been assigned different things because mother likes to cook 2 times a year. She likes to cook Christmas and she likes to cook Thanksgiving. Other than that, she said she could rent out her kitchen. So I will let her have it. So whatever she assigns me, 9 times out of 10, she will assign me collard greens and mac and cheese because we've already got some desserts that we had ordered from one of the kids at the church was doing a fundraiser, so she ordered some stuff. But I'm coming to get my LA Wilson cake. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, I'm telling you, don't sleep on the LA Wilson cake. Don't sleep on the LA Wilson cake.
Man, listen. And can't I'm sorry, I haven't met anybody yet that could touch your sister's pound cake. But anyway, we're not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But Esther, if you hear me, I want a pound cake.
You hear me?
Girl, it is like pulling teeth to get a pound cake from Esther, but Esther makes a mean pound cake. Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Right now.
Ain't nothing like it.
Nothing like Esther's pound cake. Nothing. All right, ladies. Well, let's see. So we got what we got for Thanksgiving. Cree didn't we always have a whole conversation around Christmas decorations, and Cree did not do any Christmas decorations.
They always be talking about me throwing shade at my Christmas decorations. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
But
We
you
got to have-
told us
Right.
that you were going to have your decorations
I
up.
did. I gave you, look, didn't I just say life was life? And okay, it's only 24 hours in a day and I gets my rest. So out of those 24 hours, 8
She's
of them,
losing
I am
2
down.
pounds.
Are you losing your 2 pounds?
Baby, no. Because okay, women of a certain age, I can say that now.
Okay.
Women of a certain age, I don't care. It takes God to move mountains to lose 1 pound. Okay? Especially when your hormones doing whatever your hormones want to do in that moment. Okay? You can drink water for 7 days straight and gain 5 pounds and you be like, what? So no, my 8 hours of sleep have not been losing me 2 pounds.
So
But
Dina,
I
we
do
want
get
you
my
to
sleep.
let Mr. Connor know that Lucretia said she actually did it and she did not lose 2 pounds.
Girl,
So-
Mr. Connor swears by it, and he every morning gets on that scale, and them 2 pounds are gone. Now I don't know if he gained.
It must be a
5
male
during the
thing.
day. I don't know if he gained 5 during the day before, but them 2 pounds be gone.
It is a male thing. So, and this is what we had. Let me go on my little health side real quick. Men and women, our bodies function different.
Absolutely true.
Totally different. Because let me tell you, a man go exercise for 7 days straight. The first thing he loses his belly. That's the last thing we lose.
Oh God, yes. It just
We're gonna
hang
look
on.
pregnant for days. But them ninjas lose. First thing they lose is their belly. Makes me so
You
upset.
ain't never lied. You ain't
But I
never.
digress.
That's true.
Back to Christmas.
I'm just
It's a
gonna say,
wonderful time of year.
I'm gonna say she sounded a little disgruntled about
Yeah,
that
she
right now.
is.
Y'all. I want y'all to pray for LA Wilson. I'm gonna pray for Andre Wilson because he is really thin. So
Let
pray
me
for
tell
Andre
you.
Wilson.
That's the one.
It's a conversation. No, I love my husband. I have not been, but it's a conversation for a different day about the changes the woman's body go through at a certain time in life. Yeah, it's special.
It's for real. It's for real. It's for real.
So true.
It's for real.
Special.
Anywho, so we didn't talked about the women's bodies now. That wasn't on our agenda today.
Well, you didn't give us an agenda
You
this
didn't give us
time.
an
You
agenda.
did not.
Oh, we
These
usually
conversations
don't
go
have
wherever.
we usually don't have an agenda. We go wherever. Tracy usually take us off somewhere down a field of lilies somewhere. We don't even know where we're going. We just see her skipping along down the field. We're like, hey Tracy, come on back out the field so we can finish talking. And so she didn't take us in the field today. So I'm like, okay, we have been, but it's a good conversation. I'm enjoying myself. As I said at the beginning, friends who you can talk about, those friends. Look, guys, Lucretia Wilson, I know, they are having a Christmas
Christmas brunch.
Christmas brunch. Lucretia, can you tell them about Christmas brunch?
Sure. Every Sunday before Christmas, our church, again, we believe that fellowship is not sitting in a church service and singing hymns and listening to the preacher.
Why
That
she
is
had to say singing hymns? Disrespectful. Go ahead.
what you want me to say?
I like a hymn.
Let me tell. In these times, we need them hymns right about now.
Don't we?
Come on,
We need them
now.
hymns right about now.
Girl.
All right, but I digress. Everything we don't always have church service, so we do a Christmas brunch the Sunday before Christmas every year. Any and everybody is invited to attend. There is a fee, but it is a wonderful brunch. All you can eat food, and everybody leaves with a gift. So we play a
I didn't
few
get a gift
games.
last year.
You did. You want to know why? Let me tell you how I know you got a gift. So here's what happened. So last year, I lost so we wrapped the gifts and everything. So it is really a surprise, whatever you get. But I had lost my sheet of paper. I had numbered them to say what gifts were like for women and men and what gifts for children. So I said, hey, if you pick a gift and you open it and it's not for your age group, you can trade or give it to somebody else and go pick another gift. So her lovely niece was with her. Her niece picked the assorted box of different gourmet teas. She got the assorted box of gourmet teas, and the niece went and picked another gift. So you
I
did
think
leave with a gift.
I think she's making that up, y'all. But go ahead.
Anywho, everybody leaves with a gift.
They
So
say
either you
that's
went,
lying. You lying.
we play games.
No, she's
All
right.
the we play
No,
games,
she
and all
right.
the games are centered around Christmas, of course. Whether it's filling in the blank with the lyrics of a song. What else? We did Christmas bingo. So it's fun. It's a fun time. We'll have a 360 machine so you can take your pictures. We have backdrops so you can get some family pictures in if you ain't take no family pictures. This year's theme is Winter Wonderland. So we are already in the process of transforming our fellowship hall into a winter
Hmm.
wonderland. So it's
Nice.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So if you are free, it's at noon on
Why
Sunday,
always
December.
Sunday? Why? You know I can't
Wait
come
a
on
minute.
Sunday.
Did she just cut over it like that? Did she just cut over like that?
I'll be forgetting that this type of
It's noon on Sunday, December 22nd.
what's the address? Come on, hurry up.
1918 North Collington Avenue in the city of Baltimore, 21213. But if you go to our any of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, or our website, tccbaltimore.org/events, you can see all the information for it. In addition, even before we get to Christmas, on next Saturday, the 23rd, once a month, we go up to what is called First Fruits Farm, and we fill up our vehicle with whatever fresh produce they have to give us that day, and we give out to the community. So on next Saturday, for those who signed up for Thanksgiving boxes, they'll receive their turkey and their Thanksgiving box. But in addition, we'll also have fresh produce straight from the farm that anybody is can come by and pick up, and that's from 10 to 12 next Saturday. But if you follow us on social media, we always post everything there. So that's my plug.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Tracy, are you guys doing anything at Redeem right now?
Why is it always on Sundays? I can't come on Sundays.
Didn't I just ask her, was they doing anything at Redeem?
Tracy,
Why
we
she
done
still on
had several
Sunday?
things on Saturdays, and I think you might have came to one of them.
That is not true. She lying again. Lord,
You did
have
just
mercy.
come to one of
Put
this
over
year.
that lying tongue in the
This
name of
year
Jesus.
we had a game day because we don't do nothing at night in the
First
21213. We
lady
don't
is
do nothing at night. In the 21213, we don't do nothing at night. We had a game day. We have you came to the community
okay.
cookout.
Okay. The people don't
You
need to hear my
fall
agenda and my
fellowship is everything is on a Saturday but the Christmas brunch. Hush up. Hush up.
wow.
Hush up.
Are you guys doing baskets or something at Redeem, Tracy?
That's crazy. I don't want to talk about everything.
Jesus. Okay. We live, Tracy. We live. I'm telling you, it's your face. Dean, are you guys doing anything?
I take that back. We have
She's so terrible. I'm telling y'all, when I get to Maryland, I'm stopping by her house first, just to hit her for how she's saying this on this live today. And
we just had a community giveaway: hats, gloves, scarves.
Tracy, Lucretia, get yourself together because you all messed up fooling with Tracy. You know you
Y'all
can't
know
listen
that's
to
not
you.
what I mean. I don't mean it in that way.
I know what you mean, sis. I got you. I got you. I got you. You know, sometimes it's
block that dodo up there.
Sometimes, you know, when we say stuff, people take it the wrong way. I understand. That's not how you were saying it.
That's
You were saying y'all
not how
just
I'm saying it at all.
I know you were saying y'all just had a giveaway. Are you guys doing a Thanksgiving thing or something, or giving away baskets for Thanksgiving? No, you didn't got Tracy all messed up. Lucretia done turned the mic off. I don't even know where she went at. LA Wilson.
Let's take me off the screen.
I'm gonna stop you for a minute and talk to Dina. Dina, what y'all doing over at the outlet?
So okay, so we have a few things coming up. Whew. You
It's hot. Y'all hot?
No, I'm not hot no more, Tracy.
Because I'm on a peace journey. You see my book?
You're on a peace journey, and you're doing a good job, sis, on the peace journey.
You know, you put in here, peace is an investment worth making. That's what you said.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay.
Dina was trying to tell us about the outlet church, but you just, as usual, let me tell y'all, every year, as usual, Tracy takes us down into that little flower bed, that little flower field. She just starts skipping, and when we look, the whole live then gone into the
Like,
flower
comment,
field.
and share.
Please like, comment, and share. Please join us in this hilarious conversation. As you can see, we cannot stop laughing to continue the conversation. Our laughing is going pretty well. LA, you okay now?
I can't even find your phone number.
I'm good.
And she gonna try to text us while we on the live. Ma'am, you can't do two things at once. Stop your foolishness.
Thought I was okay. I don't think I am.
So Dina was trying to tell us about the
outlet church.
Event at the outlet church. We're going to go to Dina Cruz. Dina Cruz Connor. Tell us about the events at the outlet church for this holiday season, if you can muster it up.
So we're going to do Friendsgiving, and that will be on Friday, November 22nd at 6:30. So we'll be coming together because, like Lucretia was saying earlier, all fellowships don't have to be, and all gatherings don't have to be a church service. We believe in community. We believe in building the body of Christ. We believe in sharing the word. So we're having Friendsgiving. We're going to be gathering as a community. Everybody's going to be doing potluck, and we're just going to enjoy each other's company. You know, telling what we're thankful and grateful for, watching God move. Also, I believe the date is the 30th. No, the 24th, excuse me. The 24th, we'll be having a continuation of what the women were learning on the mountain when we went to the women's retreat. And it's a series that Lady Tracy is doing on rest. And we're talking about resting in God. And we're having a pajama party. So it's going to be a pajama themed party. And we're going to still have speakers talking about resting in God, trusting in God, so that you really get a soul rest, so that you really are filled with peace and understanding. So we're doing those things as well. But outside of church, I'm back in the theater. So I have to, I got to mention Art Centric. So Art Centric is doing the Black Nativity, which is going to start on November 30th. It's at Baltimore Center Stage. We have a phenomenal cast, phenomenal voices. I'm not on stage this time, but I am doing costumes. So, I'm always doing something. So we're going to have so much fun, and we're going to be able to share the Bible story in modern day, as well as biblical times. And with some amazing voices, male and female, amazing original music done by Cedric Lyle. Awesome directing by Kevin McAllister, and choreography by Shalise Hemby. So we are very, very excited about those things. Phenomenal things coming up before the end of the year, and really excited.
Amazing.
I love it.
That's great. Look, guys, I really appreciate you all. We do this every year on a serious tip. We do this every year, and you can say, "Hey, I don't want to do this anymore." I've had people say, "Hey, my time here is up," but you guys always come on and support me. And look, I want us to get ourselves together now and start getting into the mindset of giving ourselves grace. Okay. I wrote my first excerpt for the new book for next year, but you got to give yourself grace. And the reason we have to give ourselves grace is because no one always gets it right. But where the gift and the great thing about it is, we get up and we do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So give yourself grace. It doesn't matter what's going on. As we go into this season, give yourself grace and maintain your peace, because it is very important. And to give yourself grace is so important. I want to drive that home, because um, sometimes we look at situations and we go, oh, this wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. Oh, I didn't say exactly what I wanted to say. Right, Tracy? Because you just said that to me. I didn't say exactly what I wanted to say. It's fine. We're having a great time. Give yourself grace. That's what I want to say to you, my friend and sister. Give yourself grace. We're having a good time. Keep laughing. Don't let Lucretia out there involve you. Give yourself grace, for real.
Not when she's all the way on the floor and this is crazy.
Look, when something tickles me, it really it tickles me. I
Praise,
just
praise the Lord.
It's
praise the Lord.
okay.
You know what did the Bible say?
That's
It's good medicine. It's good
It is
medicine.
laughter
it
is good
is. Laughter
medicine.
is.
Absolutely true.
And
Laughter.
we really do we do get our medicine in on this one. While we're here at Give Yourself Grace and kind of coming around the corner back to Life Happens, because we're about 45 minutes in already, I do want to give out special thanks to all of the sponsors. I did not do that at the beginning, but I do want to come back and make sure that we give out a special thanks to all of the sponsors. Miss Glenisa Swan and Tooneytown Learning Center, Tooneytown Early Learning Center, Red Funeral Home with Mr. Samuel and Charles Red, the Connect Church of Baltimore, Dina Cruz and James Connor. I don't want to leave Cruz out. Dina and James Connor, Dr. Michael Barnes and Mona Barnes. We had Wall Shatterers Nations Ministry, Dr. Ken and Lady Linyard Robinson. Guys, I have to, it's this year's Life Happened is a true testimony for me. Ebony Vaughn, even though she was a speaker, she donated to the conference. Joanne Gales, who every year since we have begun, and Lucretia, no, every year since we started this, have donated to this conference. Look, guys, I'm telling you, and every lady on here can tell you, trust God. And I'm turning a little bit. I'm pivoting a little bit, y'all. So y'all give me 1 second, because I'm pivoting. But trust God. Life Happens this year. A lot of you don't know that over 50% of this year I did not have a job. And usually when Life Happens comes up, Lucretia, Dina, you guys know, when the financial part come up, I usually budget it into my personal finances. And this year I didn't really have any personal finances to budget it into.
Wow.
And I was going to cancel. See, Tracy was at the conference, because I told the testimony at the conference. I was going to cancel because I was not sure how I was going to come up with the money for Life Happens. And I prayed about it, and I said, God, I did a Gideon prayer. Yeah. And sometimes we need to actually get up and do a Gideon prayer. God, wet the fleece, dry the ground. I'm going to do it if you do this. It was really one of those type of prayer situations. If you do this, I'm going to do it. And when I tell you, he did it, and he did it within 7 days. And Lucretia can tell you, because I showed her as they came in, like, Cree, we almost there. Cree, we almost there. And we got to the end, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this, because it's kind of funny, but it is a encouragement. We were at the end, and Dina Cruz Connor down there in the corner called me and said, how much you need again? And I told her what the last bit was that we needed. She said, check your Cash App.
Wow.
Okay. This is what I'm telling you about good friends.
That's
I called
Lucretia,
and her and Pastor Andre said, we can't be there this year, but we're going to send our money in our place. When God does something, he does something. And I'm telling you, Dina kind of set me off a little bit. She don't even know it. But she said, trust, rest, and recover. I had not trusted, neither had I rested. And so it was difficult for me to recover. But I prayed the prayer. And my first lady, I'm going to tell y'all, my first lady, I told her, I said, I'm going to cancel my conference. And she said to me, this was about 2 months before the conference, do not cancel the conference. What you need will be supplied. And I'm telling y'all, if you trust God and if he gave you a vision, he is going to take care of his work.
Yes.
That's right.
So this pivot, I hate to get serious on y'all, but I would say I hate it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Trust God, because we're in a season, and I said something earlier, and Tracy said you said that name. Let me explain to you something. Trust God. It don't matter what name is in the White House. It don't matter what name is in
Oh yeah.
your state government. It don't matter who is your boss. It don't matter. It don't
That's
matter
right.
because when you trust God, I promise you, if you watching this live and something is going on, when you trust God, he is going to make a way for the promise that he has given you already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So life happens this year taught me a major lesson that God takes care of his stuff. And you are part of his stuff. If you watching this live today, you are a part of his stuff, and he has promised to take care of you. So if you're going through this holiday season, we're laughing because we are trying to give a little bit of jolliness to this season, because we know on this channel we talk about mental health 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And ladies, you know that we are mental health professionals come on. We don't talk about it. We bring them on and they tell us about it. But we talk about mental health on this channel 90% of the time. And we are going to have a mental health talk next month. But I want you to understand, trust God, because if he told you this, he is faithful to accomplish that he have told you.
Yeah.
He's faithful. And we ain't in church. We ain't gonna sing no hymn. I promise, Cree. We ain't gonna sing a hymn. I promise. I promise. But
We
for
might need
real,
one right now. We might need one.
no, we ain't gonna sing no hymn right now. See, she always had to go there. But for real, life happens taught me so much this year. So much. Because God did it.
God did.
Lydia didn't do it. God did it. You know, there are times where we say, oh, I did this, I did that. This was a year that for the lioness den, for the lion's den, and for every other entity that usually comes along with us, as far as, you know, mostly it's stuff that I do. God did it. Literally, when I prayed, he said, and y'all who know me know I don't say God said. Y'all know me. Y'all know that's not one of the things I say, but God said, send this to these people.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that everyone that he said send it to sent something back.
Awesome.
But he's going to take care of his own. And if you gave it to him, if the vision was given to you from him,
Right.
he's going to take care of it. He's
He's
going to provide for it. He's going to make sure that it grows. He said some water, some plants, some water, but he adds the increase. So
it's the increase.
and every year
Yeah.
you're going to see the increase, because what you did was plant a seed and you allowed us to come along and water. You allowed us to come along and nurture. And so we're so grateful to be here with you. We're so grateful to be on this journey with you. And as long as the Lord allows, we'll be here. As long as the Lord allows, we will grow, we will push it, and we will help it to grow, and we will market it, and we will share and do whatever it is that God would have us to do, because it's a worthy investment.
Yes.
Amen. I'm so happy you said that. Guys, I'm gonna put this up for a second. I'm only putting this up because this year coming in, we are already starting. Lady Wilson and I have already been in meetings. I guess that's what we would call them. Is that what we call them, Cree? We've been in talks. I don't know if we call them meetings. We've been in talks about next year. But next year, Life Happens will be on October the 25th, 2025. And we will once again be at the meeting house, the Interfaith Center.
That's right. Put it on your calendar, Tracy.
Because if it's
Put
not
it
there,
on your calendar.
Doesn't exist.
Put it on your calendar. Take your calendar out now. It will be back at the Interfaith Center. And I can't say enough about the meeting house and the Interfaith Center. Guys, we went in for a conference of peace.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. It was a peaceful environment. When you walk into a place that's so open and free.
Yes.
Because that's what it was. It was open and it was free.
It was so
I'm going to put this up. If you want to still donate to our new Life Happens conference that's coming up for next year, there is a form on our Linktree channel. Please just go on there. We have a link tree. The link tree, I want to make sure I say it right. Yes, the link tree. Visit our link tree, HDK Productions, because that is where the form is housed. And go on and let us know what you will, what tier you'll take, and it's open. You can go there. When you click on it, it may still say peace because we're in the middle of updating, but we know what it's for if it's past our date because the form hasn't closed yet. We will be updating the form for this year. And this year, life happens is give yourself grace. So I'm just trying to make sure that I keep it all in there, all of the notes that I have. Give yourself grace. And we will be doing a 12-month push for giving yourself grace. So be prepared to see us do a little bit more this coming year in 2025 because we have to give ourselves grace. Along with that, Tracy's been holding it up. And I'm doing a lot of talking, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just getting ready because we are at 55 minutes in. Tracy has been holding it up for me. She's been my advertising giant today. But this year I wrote a book, y'all. Woo! I wrote a book. I wrote hashtag Peace Talks. It is available. You can go on to my personal page. The link is there. I will pin it to the top of my personal page so that you can order the book. I have gotten so many great calls since people have purchased the book. I've been blessed.
Awesome.
And I'm trying to keep it together, but I've been blessed because this is my first time doing this, and I am surprised at the book sales. But guys, the book sales have been pretty good for a first time book from an unknown author. Just so that you understand, Amazon has contacted me because the sales have been pretty nice for a first time author. And so I am humbled because I did not think I was a writer. But as I said at the conference, Pastor Madeline Jones, she told me to write the book, and she's working with me yet again for a new one. But thank you, Madeline. When you see this, I'm saying thank you again. But yes, God is awesome. He moves us into avenues that we don't think that is really for us. Thus, Lucretia Wilson is baking cakes. And
say that again. And people be telling other people. I be like, why you doing that?
She's baking cakes. I told her she's gonna have to open a bakery because they really keep her busy with the baking of the cake. And Dina Cruz has a new business also. She didn't talk about it, but Dina Cruz is crocheting not only blankets, purses, shawls, hats.
Is she looking for something? She looking for
I think she's looking for one.
She's looking for a hat.
But she
I love it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she has started. Cruz Creations now have a crochet line. So look, we are on the move. Now I know Tracy do stuff. Let me tell y'all, Tracy is an awesome event planner.
She is.
She does not advertise. She doesn't advertise, but
she ain't got no time.
She is. because she like the rest of us, she always doing something.
Always busy.
But Tracy is an event planner. You want your event planned and done properly. I'm telling y'all, she walked into the event. Usually she jumped into Lucretia's job, and when I tell you, she handled it like a champ.
It's good. I'm passing the torch. She gonna do it next year too. I'm just gonna come and be a.
You're not. You're not.
I don't like your attitude.
You're not. Okay. But Tracy is an awesome event planner, y'all. And I want y'all to know that because Tracy, every year when I talk about we talk about our different businesses and things we do, Tracy always don't say anything about what she does. And I am going to personally work with Tracy to start talking about the things that she do because she does them well. And so
praise the Lord.
With that being said, put your hands up because we're gonna have an altar call right now. Bring you to the altar, get you good.
Stretch your hands. What'd you say, Dina? Stretch your hands.
Next year, when we start talking about what we do, we're gonna have a Tracy call. She does have Wives Prayer Wall. Tracy, please, before we end, we got a few seconds. Please give us a spill on Wives Prayer Wall.
Wives Prayer Wall is every month, the last Tuesday of every month at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we not only pray, but we share what the Lord has placed on our heart. And we hope you join us one of those Tuesday nights. And I'm also a notary. I don't know if y'all know that.
Thank you. She is a notary.
And things has been wonderful in that area. So praise God. Some other things is coming up in 2025, but we are so grateful.
Yeah,
Amen.
2025. Yes.
See,
2025.
you just got to get it out. You got to pull it out of her, but I know she do stuff.
Put all your businesses on display.
All
Oh,
the businesses, because that's what we do, guys. Next month, we'll be having our mental health talk. We always do one at the end of the year. And so I pray that you will join us as we discuss how we deal with our mental health as we go into what they call the dark season of the year. We are entering into it as of right now, where daylight saving has changed over and it's a darker time of the year. And it is statistically, it is when we have more suicides and depression sets in on people and things like that. And so next month we will have our panel of professional counselors here to talk with us through this mental health checkup during our holiday season. Guys, thank you all for joining us. We love you. We can't wait to see you again. We are coming back in January with an amazing lineup for 2025. So stay tuned. Oh, that's why we love her so much. Stay tuned for what we'll be doing next year, because we have a lot in store. And next year we do plan to expand our channel with Relevant that will be hosted by Dina and James Connor. It's going to be and we've been talking about it, but we're going to do it next year. It's going to be like the Newlywed Game somewhat. So stay tuned. We're here. We're doing something new. And we are so honored that you choose to take your time and join us in these talks. You have a blessed and great Saturday. We'll see you next time.